Fargo Public Schools. Now, please, as you are able, stand and join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As this is our annual reorganization meeting, I will also recite our land acknowledgement statement. The Fargo Public Schools respectfully acknowledges that we gather on the land of the Ochete Shakowi, who are the Dakota, Lakota, and Nakota people, and the Anishinaabe people of this area. And I will now entertain a motion for approval of our agenda. Ms. Nelson.
I move approval of the agenda with the HR addendum. Capital. Human capital report. Sorry.
Second.
All right, moved by Ms. Nelson and seconded by Ms. Day. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Now we will move on to our recognition of the audience. At this time, the board will hear comments from the public. We ask that each speaker who is signed up to address the board state their name and home school district for the record. Speakers must refrain from using this forum to criticize or complain about a specific employee or student by name. Vulgar or profane language will not be tolerated. The board is interested in your comments and will listen carefully, but is not obligated to respond to or debate issues in this forum. This evening, one speaker has signed up to address the board. This speaker will be allotted a maximum of 3 minutes. Upon conclusion of the allotted time, a chime will sound and the speaker is asked to conclude. If necessary, a final chime will sound 15 seconds later, signifying the end of the speaker's time at the podium. I will now call our only speaker to the podium, who is Victoria.
Madam President, can I pass this to the board?
Certainly.
Okay, nothing bad, I promise. I usually pull a fast one of you guys, but not this time. It'll be a different time. I'm gonna give the new board to one. Madam President, a member of the board, my name is Victoria Johnson. First, I want to say congratulations to Nikki Gallison for your reelection and welcome to our new board members. Today, I want to come here and talk to you again about our Back to School Connect. This time we have a date set up. It's August 15th, 4 p.m. to 7 at Jefferson Elementary. Last year, we had a great time. The sun was really hot, but I was so proud of our collaboration between Families United for Self-Empowerment, FUSE, with the Jefferson Elementary. I want to make it publicly clear that Jefferson and or Fargo Public School is not financially sponsoring this event. All our funding is coming from private families and it's coming from private foundation that we collected through the year. And this year, actually, they approached us to host this event again and wanted to sponsor this event. So we're very, very excited. We're going to do something a little different this time. Is what we're going to do is we're going to open it up and welcome other organization and agency to come and set up a table. Because last year we didn't want to do that because it was just a pilot, and we didn't know what the outcome is going to be. So this year, we took the feedback from families and those who attended and said they want to see more organization there, and so we're going to open it up and welcome other organizations to be there. And the deadline is the 15th for them to register to be there. We're going to be providing free sports physical. I'm so happy to have new organizations that are joining us that are going to be there. The Division of Special Health Services, they're going to be there. A lot of people don't even know what they do, so they're going to be there. And American Red Cross is going to be there. I didn't even know they had a lot of services that they provide families, so I'm really so excited to have all of this organization be there to provide this. I hope you guys can come out there and just come and see what's happening in there. This is truly a diverse group. We represent not only the kids in our school district, but also represent the people in our community. We have a diverse group of volunteers. We try to put, interpreters inside the volunteers so that way we don't have families who have a language barrier, so they can actually receive the resources they need and services. Pediatric Partners is going to be there to provide early intervention screening for speech, language, for families who need it. That way can cut the time for them to be on the waiting list to go see somebody if they need help with their kids. So we try to be very mindful in how we organize this. It's not easy, but we're very, very happy to be able to collaborate again with Jefferson Elementary to put this, and we hope to see some of you out there and just stop by. That's all I have for you today.
Thank you very much. Moving on to item number 6 on our agenda, I will now hand this meeting over to Dr. Gross, who will preside over our reorganization for the 24-25 school year.
Thank you very much. So that brings us to item 6A on the agenda, which is the canvassing committee report. And I believe, Ms. Nelson, you were the chair of that committee, and do you have a report to share?
I absolutely do. Thank you, Dr. Groves. Per board policy, the canvassing committee contacted each member of the board to determine the willingness of each eligible board member to serve in the role of president or vice president for the upcoming school year. The following information has been forwarded to the board secretary for creation of a ballot for the election of board officers at the annual reorganizational meeting. Therefore, the following members are willing to serve in the position of president, and that is Katie Christensen Manier. And the following board members are willing to serve in the position of vice president, Nimal Day and Robin Nelson. At that point, would you like me to call from nominations from the floor? Is that appropriate? Oh, go ahead.
Sure. Well, thank you. Thank you for the report, and that brings us then to 6B, which is election of officers. And the first officer that we will have an election for is the officer of president. As you heard from the canvassing report, we have one board member who stepped forward and said they are willing to serve. But before we cast a ballot, I would like to ask from the floor if there are any other nominations for the position of president. And I will ask a second time, are there any other nominations for the position of president? And lastly, a third time, are there any other nominations from the floor for the position of president? Hearing none.
Dr. Grove. Since there are no nominations from the floor, I would move that the board unanimously approves Katie Christensen Manier as board president.
Is there a second?
Second.
I think that was Ms. Gullickson. So then I think we would call for the vote.
Berglund,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Christensen Manier,
Yes.
Day,
Yes.
Gullickson,
Yes.
Jason Nelson,
Yes.
Kristen Nelson,
Yes.
Robin Nelson,
Yes.
Wollenberger.
Yes.
So the motion passes. With that, then we will make a quick change of seats.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And with that, I will turn that over to our new president for the remainder of the agenda.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Grove. Thank you, Board Member Berglund, for serving in this role for the past year. So next on our agenda is the election of the vice president. And as our canvass committee chair mentioned earlier, we have 2 candidates that you'll find on your ballot. And I will ask at this time if we have any nominations from the floor for vice president. I'll ask again, do we have any additional nominations? And I'll ask a final time, do we have any nominations for vice president? Okay, hearing none, I believe it is time for us to cast our ballots. Please make sure you sign your ballot so that it is official. And then, Tara, you're gonna come. And Jackie, thank you.
Team and no team.
And the vice president for this upcoming school year will be Robin Nelson. So thank you very much. Thank you to both of you for your names on the ballot, and congrats to you. Next on our agenda is our reports. We're fortunate to have Ms. Haugen Christensen with us today from the FEA. And you'll get to use your teacher voice because we don't have our mics.
I'll start doing poetry pretty soon. I am a proud Bruin. I started teaching at Fargo South High in the 1900s. For a couple years now. I am serving, I'm willing to serve. Robin referred to people on the board being willing to serve, and I'll tell you, it is something you give. And it's a privilege, and I'm proud to be the Fargo Education Association president. I'm fired up. Change is hard, and progress is necessary all the time for all of us. I'm fired up because, well, all of us, we have the most important job in the world.
Thank you very much. And then next on our agenda is an administration report. Dr. Gross?
Well, thank you. This will be brief and really just want to give a public thank you and a quick update to the board. The public thank you is to our summer school staff who have been working very hard over the course of the summer. We have summer school program going in elementary, middle, and high school. I called and asked a quick question today, how many students are taking advantage of our summer school program? And it's over 1,300 students who are part of our summer school program. And that's only possible because of our dedicated staff who are giving of themselves and helping our students learn and grow together. So I wanted to give a thank you to our summer school staff. And then second, just a quick update. I think at your place you see pictures of our different principals. There are 2 new pictures on that list. One is Kelly Dietrich, who is our principal of our Self-Directed Academy, and the other is Christy Brandt, who is principal at Fargo South High School. Both of them have begun because they have now transitioned from their previous districts to the Fargo Public Schools. We are very excited for them to be part of the Fargo Public School family and the community that we have, and I think they will both be wonderful additions to our staff. So just wanted to give you that update as well.
Wonderful, thank you very much. And next we move to the consent agenda, and I will look for a motion.
So moved.
Go ahead, Board Member Berkland, thank you.
I move that we approve our consent agenda with the addition of the human capital addendum that was at our workstation.
Second.
Okay, so moved by Melissa Berkland and seconded by Robin Nelson. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, same sign? All right, moving right along. Next, we have business, and this is the Building Authority Membership Memo number 6, and I'm going to turn to Jackie Gapp, please, to introduce this to us.
Thank you. The Building Authority meeting will be held after this, and according to the bylaws, there must be 9 to 11 directors elected to serve on that board. And historically has been the 9 seated members of the Board of Education, as well as the superintendent and the business manager. So we'd be looking for a recommendation for those individuals to be seated and elected for the Building Authority.
Okay, thank you. Mary Clark?
Yeah, I'd like to move that we approve all 9 school board members, as well as Jackie Gapp and Dr. Rupak Gandhi for membership in the Fargo School District Building Authority for the coming year.
Second.
Okay, so moved by Greg Clark and seconded, we'll say them all day for sure. You can have that one. Any discussion? Okay, if there's no discussion, then I'll look to Anne Marie to do the roll call. Clark?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Gullickson?
Yes.
Jason Nelson?
Yes.
Kristen Nelson?
Yes.
Robin Nelson?
Yes.
Wollenberger? Yes. Berglund?
Yes.
Christian Simon? Yes. Okay, and that motion passes 9-0. Thank you very much. And that takes us to our board reports. We'll start with our committee liaison and correspondence reports. As a friendly reminder to our returning board members and a quick note to new board members, this is a time where we report back on committee work, liaison visits, liaison meetings, and any work or information that helps us be informed as board members. I do want to share that it is perfectly acceptable to say nothing to report. Our work will ebb and flow throughout the year, and if you don't have anything to report, that's all you really need to say. It's nothing to report. So I will first turn to Robin Nelson. Can we start with you?
Sure, I could say nothing to report, but everything that I needed to report on was in the contents of this meeting. Thank you.
Wonderful. Greg Clark?
I have nothing to report.
Okay, thank you. Melissa Berkland? I don't have anything to report. Kristen Nelson?
Nothing to report.
Okay, let's head over here. Nikki Gullickson?
Nothing to report.
Jamal Day?
I think I attended, thank you. I think I attended eggs and
Issues.
egg and issues this morning. So it was very fun and it's just update about the challenges and the opportunity we might have as Fargo, in Fargo practically.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Jason Nelson?
Nothing to report.
Allie Ollenberg?
Nothing to report.
Okay. Okay, so that brings us to the president's report, and I have two things that I would like to share. First of all, you will all be receiving an email soon from Anne Marie Campbell regarding the committee liaison assignment preferences. So you can communicate back to her which committees and liaisons you're interested in serving on. I ask that you please respond to that in a timely manner because then when the information comes to me, I can make those assignments for the upcoming year. If you have any questions, Anne Marie is a phenomenal resource, and I would also be happy to help with that. And then I also want to share that the annual school board appreciation picnic for our summer staff is coming up on Tuesday, August 6th. That will be at 11:30 a.m. at South High. I hope everyone is able to attend. I highly recommend that you wear walkable shoes because we hand out a lot of door prizes and that involves a lot of walking back and forth to get those into the hands of the right people. And speaking of door prizes, we need those. So please feel free to reach out to different organizations and businesses in the community and see if they'll donate a little item for that particular event, and they go to Anne Marie Campbell. Okay, and we'll affirm the next regular meeting. That will be August 13th. And it is 5:48 p.m. and we are adjourned for this meeting, but please don't leave. The building authority meeting. Are we okay?
I was just wondering if you report for the board, president report.
I just did that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I had my updates there.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we'll turn it back over to Melissa Berkland because she is the president of the building authority.
All right, so I'd like to call to order our annual Fargo School District Building Authority annual meeting. Moving right along into our election of the Board of Directors. I would entertain a motion, thank you.
I move that all of the current board members, in addition to Dr. Rondi and Jackie Gap, are now members of the Fargo School District Building Authority.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Nelson and seconded by Ms. Christensen-Minier. Any discussion? And do we roll call?
You can just do voice vote for this.
Okay, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, same sign. Okay, thank you very much, motion passes. Then we'll move on to our election of officers. You can see the current officers there, but I would entertain a motion for new officers.
Current President Berkland, I move that the new officers be Katie Christensen as president, Robin Nelson as vice president, Jackie Gap remain as secretary, and Greg Clark serve as treasurer. You okay with that, Greg?
I'll second it.
All right, moved by Ms. Nelson, seconded by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? All right, all in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, same sign? Thank you, motion carries. And with a new president, I think, do you handle the approval of the meeting?
Can I just ask for who seconded that?
Greg.
So do I do the approval of the minutes then? Okay, take over. All right, moving on to number 4. I will look for a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting.
So moved.
Okay, Can I have a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. So moved by Nikki Gullickson, seconded by Greg Clark. Any questions? Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Anyone opposed, same sign? And last on the agenda here is I'll look for a motion to adopt the budget.
President Christensen Maneri. I move that, well, let me preface this by saying with the existence of a building fund authority, authorities are required to approve an annual budget regardless of its amount. You will notice that it's zeroed out this year, so with that in mind, I move that we approve the Board of Education City of Fargo Building Authority preliminary budget report for fiscal year 2025.
Okay, so that was moved by Robin Nelson and seconded by Nimal Day. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposition? Okay, thank you, and that concludes our Building Authority annual meeting. Thank you very much, everyone.